Assalamu alaikum students, I am Sadia Sagir. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will explain the act 1 of the play The Winter's Tale. And I will also tell you which lines are important for reference to the context at the end of this video. Students, I have already explained the whole story of the drama in my previous lecture for your understanding. So now I am going to explain the act 1. Act 1. In Sicilia, King Leontes is feasting in honor of his boyhood friend Prisnis, King of Bohemia. Polysnis has been in Sicily for a number of months and now plans to return home. Leontes pleads with his friend to stay here more, but he keeps declining. Hermione also tries to persuade him to stay in Sicily. She jokes that if he does not agree to stay, she will keep him in Sicily as a prisoner. She says to Polysnis that now it is up to you to stay here as a guest or as the prisoner. And if you stay here as a prisoner, you will have to pay the charge. So Polysnis chooses to stay there as a guest. He says that it is easy for you to punish me. These words create the misunderstanding in the mind of the Loinders. Hermione is very polite, kind, and soft-hearted lady. She shows her kindness by her word. She does not hold any evil thought in her heart. Polysnis taking the hand of Hermione and enjoying the company of her. And Hermione also tries to entertain her guest. We quickly see that the free and intimate manner in which Hermione and Polysnis interact is feeding a jealous passion in Leontes. He believes that there must be some relationship between his wife and friend. In traditional plays, if you see that there is always a villain as an out agent, but in this play, there is no outside agent. But Leontes' corrupt mind and evil imagination is villain. Leontes reminds his childhood. In his childhood, he wore a green coat and he always used dagger at that time. He keeps his dagger in a beautiful cover. All the time he used beautiful cover for his dagger so that it could not hurt or damage his body. Dangerous thing is always hide in a beautiful cover. So same is the case with Hermione. He thought that she is so beautiful, but on the other side, she is very dangerous. Leontes actually suffering from the disease of persecution mania, in which person thought that whole the worlds are plotting against him. In Shakespeare's time, women are considered morally weak and they can easily develop relationship with others. So he thought that he is not only one in this world whose wife has reduced him, but there are so many husbands whose wife has reduced him and make a relationship with others. Because of his jealousy, he is irrational and aggressive with his young son Mamilius and calls Camillo. Because he thinks Camillo's observation is more high than any other common people. As Leontes says to Camillo in line number 335 that you are very important person for me. You are very close to my heart and I always share all my feeling with you. I always concern with you. You are just like a priest for me. But Camillo is unable to understand what actually he want to say. He is not ready to believe that the queen is unfaithful. Leontes ordered him to give poison to Polysnis. After Leontes' exit, Camillo became very disturbed in this critical situation. He not understand now what he can do in this situation. He thought if he disobey his master, he lost his position in front of his king. And on the other hand, if he obey his master, then he must feel guilt in the eye of his god. In both cases, there is a danger for him and there is a great stress on his mind. Camillo is an honest man, so instead of fulfilling the king's command, he wants Polysnis of the plot against him and to flee to Bohemia. So students, it's all about the act 1. Now let me tell you the important line of the act 1 as well. In page number 54, line number 20 is important, in which Camillo say, rooted betwixt them then such an affection, which cannot choose but branches now. Shakespeare used plant imagery in this line. In page number 62, line number 165 is important, in which Hermione says, one good deed dying tongueless, slaughters 1,000 waiting upon that. Our phrases are our wages, you may write. In this line, Shakespeare moved particular to general and personal to impersonal. In page number 64, line number 190 is important. But to peddling palm and pinching finger, and now they are, and making practice smile. and in a looking glass, and then to sigh. All these lines are important. Here Leontes is fabricating the false sight of Hermione, and Shakespeare also used hunting imagery in these lines. In page number 66, line number 235 is also important, in which Leontes say, "Know in good earnest how sometime nature will betray its folly, its tenderness, and make itself a pastime to harder bosom." So students, if you like this video, so please like it and subscribe my channel, and see you inshallah in my next video. Take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.